When I was 16, I thought I knew people. I thought I could tell who cared and who didn't. Then I met Mr. Harris, my history teacher. He was quiet, strict, and never smiled. Most students said he was cold. Some said he hated teaching. I believed them. He always wore the same brown jacket. He started class on time, ended it on time, and never talked about himself. Once, someone asked why he never came to school events. He said, "I have responsibilities." That was all. We laughed about it. We said he went home to feed his cats and read war books. We didn't know how wrong we were. One rainy morning, I stayed after class to ask for an extension on an essay. When the bell rang, he said, "Give me a moment," gathered his things, and left. I watched him through the window as he walked across the street to the small diner near the school. I don't know why, but I followed. Inside, he sat in a corner booth with a young boy, maybe 8 years old. The boy had oxygen tubes and a blanket over his lap. Mr. Harris was cutting his pancakes and smiling. It was the first time I had ever seen him smile. The boy laughed so hard he started coughing, and Mr. Harris rubbed his back and said, "Slow down, champ. We've got all day." I stood there, frozen. That cold, distant man looked different. He looked kind. He looked human. The next day, I didn't say a word, but I started noticing things. He always left at the same time. He never stayed late, never joined meetings. Every time someone mentioned hospitals, his eyes shifted for a second, like something heavy had crossed his mind. A month later, during a parent-teacher meeting, I overheard the school nurse mention his name. She said, "He's here again. His son's treatment takes longer this week." And it clicked. The boy at the diner was his son. Mr. Harris wasn't cold. He was tired. He was trying to hold his world together. The next Monday, I left a note on his desk. It said, "Thank you for showing up for us even when life makes it hard." He never mentioned it, but I saw that note tucked in his notebook for the rest of the year. Later that spring, he took a leave of absence. When he came back, he looked thinner. One day, at the end of class, he told us the truth. His son had passed away. He said, "If I seem distant, it's not because I don't care. It's because sometimes caring too much hurts." Then he stopped talking. He didn't try to hide the tears. I never forgot that moment. I used to think kindness was loud, full of smiles and big gestures. But Mr. Harris showed me something else. Some people are fighting battles you'll never see. Some carry pain so heavy they can barely speak. Since then, I've stopped judging people for what they show on the surface, because you never know what someone is carrying when they walk through the door.